Hi traders, it's Crispin from FXAlgoTrader here. I've been trading for over 10 years and developing forex trading tools for MetaTrader since 2009. I've got a trick for forex traders looking to use moving averages. In a lot of books you read, people talk about using two moving averages to identify entries and exits. Although that looks quite good in theory, I'm going to show you a better way of doing this. So on this chart here, this is a cable, so sterling US dollar hourly chart, and we've got a 5 and 10 period moving average, and you can see essentially where the moving averages cross over, you've got blue arrows and red arrows accordingly. So you get a lot of trade signals using two moving averages, but watch what happens if you use a third moving average using a much longer period. So if I put a 200 period moving average onto this chart, the system that I'm using here automatically filters out moving average crossovers which are not in compliance with the long-term trend. So what does that mean? So the 200 period moving average is this line here, this smoother line you can see here. And where the smaller time frame moving averages, in this case the 5 and the 10, cross up above the long-term moving average, you'll get a signal, and vice versa for downtrends. So where the actual price action is below the long-term moving average, you'll get short signals when the two short-term moving averages cross down. So faster moving average, the 5 crosses down below the 10, you'll get a short signal. Now look how good the signals are. These trade signals are generally much improved because guess what? This is the big thing. The trend's your friend, and if you can stay on the right side of the trend in any market, statistically you stand a much higher chance of succeeding. So let's just contrast that again with take the third moving average away, and then suddenly you get a whole load of crossover entry signals. But you know, in most cases where you're fighting the trend, you're going to lose. So when you see clear uptrends and you get a short signal, so short there, you know, not good. Whereas if you put a much longer term third moving average into the mix, suddenly the quality of the signals is improved massively because it keeps you on the right side of the trend. And generally the longer the time frame you can run these systems on, the better. So this is a 4-hour time frame. Let me just put in a longer term moving average again on this one, and again quite high quality signals here. There's something else which I'll go on to on another video, which is using market adaptive techniques to further add filters to these moving averages, which keeps you out of the market in range bound conditions. We also have within the FXAlgoTrader range of products automated trading systems using triple moving average crossover techniques with the market adaptive capabilities. One of the things where moving averages don't work at all well, the area where they're crap, is when the market is range bound. So if you look at any range bound market conditions historically, and you look at the moving average signals within the range bound market, they don't tend to be very good. So that's a good example there where you've got a pretty tight range bound market condition. Normally you can tell because where the market becomes very range bound, the moving average on the longer time frame becomes quite flat. This interface I'm using here is part of our Java interfaced product range. So we have an underlying MT4 indicator on the chart, and we control the indicator parameters using a Java interface, which makes things much easier. So I can control everything just from simple edits on the interface. So I can change that long-term moving average to 100. I can change colors and styles, very quickly indeed. So yeah, if you want more details, guys, please go to the FXAlgoTrader website, www.fxalgotrader.com, and you can find the product under the products tab. Go to products and MetaTrader 4 indicators, and the triple MA crossover is in the middle there on the moving average systems. If you're interested in the auto trade version, just go to products and go on to MetaTrader for Expert Advisors, and you'll see down in the moving average trading systems, there's a triple MA crossover system with auto trading, and you can have a good look at that, all the market adaptive capabilities there. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact. The email address is info@FXAlgoTrader, or you can simply just click on the letter icon on our homepage if you want to get in contact and find out more about this. Thanks for watching.